Good morning, gentlemen. Well, I applaud the Democrats' plan for creating more affordable housing, but I'm wondering if they're planning anything for the people in my situation. I've been living in my affordable housing for about 30 years now, unfortunately. It's a mobile home park, and I'm elderly and Social Security income. And for the past several years, they've been bumping me every year noticeably above my cost of living increases as much as anything else. Is there going to be anything done to keep these rents under control so I won't end up on the street just from these ridiculous rent increases?
Yeah, Bob, I mean, one of the things, if you have more housing stock, that helps relieve that pressure. If you have less housing stock, they're going to increase everyone, and you're seeing it on the rent that you're paying, and that's part of why I think Kamala Harris is talking about the provisions to help it make it easier for people to buy homes, to build more affordable housing, to increase that housing supply. The other thing, though, is we should have a better increase on Social Security. Instead of using the Consumer Price Index, we should use the Consumer Price Index -E, the CPI-E, which focuses on your expenses as a senior as opposed to the economy in general. You spend more probably on medications and things like that, and that's how it's factored out. And we need to look at that. I believe that is in the Social Security 2100 Act by John Larson of Connecticut, which I think has over 200 Democratic sponsors. So part of it, we could just provide you a little better assistance in your increase as well. And of course, lifting the cap on at what level you quit paying into Social Security would be the easiest way to pay for all this. Right now, I think, Tom, it's around $170,000, give or take. You don't pay another dime in, and if you lifted that, you could do an awful lot of things, and we should do that.
Yeah, amen. Well, there's a fairly nice mobile home or manufactured home community, whatever they call them these days, near us. And my understanding is that, since 2009, the big hedge funds and New York banks have been buying up single-family homes across America like crazy, which is one of the main things that's driving the increased cost of housing. But now they're starting to look at buying mobile home parks. Because they own the land underneath the mobile homes, and people like the caller have to rent from them. Is there any motion in Congress to prevent hedge funds and big banks from buying residential property, from saying that basically, where we live, our housing should be a right, not a privilege, and it shouldn't be just a commodity that's available for speculation?
Absolutely. In fact, I know that it's been discussed, and I'm pretty sure there's been legislation. Obviously, this Congress, no legislation moves, so we don't look at it quite the same way. But I had that very thing happen in my district with a mobile park, and it was sold out, unfortunately, for people who'd been there, like Bob, for many years. And also, like Zillow, my nephew was looking for a home when he moved down to Georgia for a job, and every time he did, Zillow would buy the housing up and then raise the cost for everyone, and of course, then that whole ripple effect happens, including the rent that people like Bob are paying. So that is one more of the things that we need to do to make housing more affordable.
Yeah, like say, a company or an individual can own up to 5 houses, period. Yeah. That's it, or something like that. I mean, other countries do this,